We are going to invite Mr. Okunenye Idris in our next hearing.
So that's what we know. But what we do not know is if truly Bobrisky has been invited, and if he has, what day and time is billed to appear before them. So for the opportune time, there wasn't going to be any meeting of the House Committee investigating the audio recording as released by Very Darkman today. And I've explained all of this in my earlier video today. So if you haven't seen that, do well to go watch that. So this information from Very Darkman, essentially saying that himself and Bobrisky were billed to appear before the House Investigative Committee today, simply not true.
On the 21st of October, which is on Monday, we have all been invited again to go back to the House of Rep to continue investigation. So now, Konto say your menstrual pain starts as you sleep by mistake. Your original bola can enter inside your nyash. It can't clip there, so they go do you surgery. We don't want to hear all those ones. You must present yourself on Monday.
And he himself now seems to be walking back that earlier claim. Watch.
As you all know, our House of Rep matter on the come up. And the next thing, according to the report, say Baba won Jackpot. The first time, the House of Rep invited all of us, he didn't show up. Now, another invite done near. He don't try to leave the country.
So, why was Bobrisky allegedly trying to flee Nigeria? Truth is, you and I, including majority of the armchair critics on social media, don't know. But the idea that he was fleeing Nigeria because of reasons such as this simply just stands logic on its head for me.
I did a TikTok video here at Dr. Kemi Lawrence TikTok to tell you guys that Bobrisky was avoiding going to the National Assembly today because he definitely knows they're going to hold him and they're going to lock him in prison to go through the full term.
I think it's maybe Bobrisky that really doesn't understand the system that we are in or whatever, and maybe got scared and all of that, trying to run away when he has been summoned to come and do this thing. The only thing I'm really shocked and surprised at is Bobrisky himself that is trying to flee. If they call you on something, go there, own up, hit your chest, carry your breast like woman, go there. We don't fear anything. Hit her. You don't see African mother, when African mother go hit his breast, he'll say, see, whatever. That's what he's supposed to now. He don't join the sisterhood. Sisterhood, no they fear. We know they run. We know they go anywhere. We they stand, giddy by anything they go happen, may happen. It's always Bobrisky when they run now. You want to join sisterhood, you don't want to do like sisterhood. You want to they disguise, they now make the disguise, they run.
So let's interrogate what you have just said. First and foremost, there wasn't any scheduled meeting of the House Investigative Panel today.
Mr.
And from the information made available to the media by the committee, this is exactly what they were going to be doing today. In any case, has Bobrisky been declared wanted, in which case it would have been lawful for him to have been prevented from leaving the country? Last time I checked, he or she was a free man. Now, come to think of it, you guys honestly think if he truly wanted to flee the country, the corruption in one of the most porous borders in the world would have prevented Bobrisky from leaving Nigeria? The corruption at Seme-Border would have prevented him from leaving Nigeria? So as far as I can see, Bobrisky may have been arrested at the borders as reported for 1,001 reasons. But to be fleeing the country because of an house hearing that wasn't going to be happening today, it just don't cut it for me. In any case, didn't the committee, the panel, set up by the federal government to investigate whether or not Bobrisky served time in prison, now say he actually did serve time in prison?
The panel did not find any evidence thus far that suggested that Mr. Idris Okuneye slept outside the custodial center during the period of his imprisonment, which was from 12th April 2024 to the 5th August 2024, with a 6 months correctional sentence with the usual remission applicable. The panel also found that Mr. Okuneye Idris enjoyed several privileges while in custody, both at the medium security and the maximum security custodial centers, which include especially the following: furnished single cells, humidifier, lots of visits by his family members and friends as he desired, visit by his family members and friends held inside the office of the in charge of the custodial center, floor rug, self-feeding, designated inmates to run errands for him, access to fridge and television, and possibly access to his phone.
With this revelation, the only crime Bobrisky may have committed is this one.
Sadly, the court sentenced me. So, I was on my way to the prison, then my godfather called me and said, "You will not enter that prison, don't worry. Let me make arrangements for an apartment close to the prison. It's going to call the controller that's overall in Nigeria and Abuja, and I'm talk to them. They shall talk before I come back. Then I took me to one apartment that I must not come out till I finish my sentence."
And does that even qualify as a crime? Lying that you didn't serve a jail time when you actually did, and in the process bringing the name of the Nigerian Correctional Service into disrepute. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't competently answer that. But from what we now know, Bobrisky was just lying about spending jail time in a private apartment. So I guess it's up to the Nigerian Correctional Service to decide whether or not they want to press charges against Bobrisky. So in the final analysis, I maintain my earlier stance that Bobrisky actually spent time in jail. He actually served the time in jail based on what my prison sources told me. What we should therefore be focusing on is a prison system that automatically gives VIP treatment to powerful and influential people like Bobrisky.